Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. We are here in Euro Truck Simulator today. And we will be driving around. We are on a trip from Barcelona to France today. So welcome. Sit back, put your seatbelts on, and welcome my truck / Volvo. GB Gamester! Hey man, how you doing? Kim Bjork. Good morning, fellas. Or good afternoon. This is a round world, after all, right? So let's get started. We parked. Oh, we're taking live cattle. I forgot about that. And we're going to France. We are, where are we? We are in France already? Yes, we are. Yes, we're in France. We're pretty close to our destination, in fact. That's where we kind of stopped. We're going to this Nos Pasturages? I have no clue how to say that in French. But yeah, that's where we're going. Let's get this baby started here. Put on the right screen here. I want to see information. Let's put the fuel consumption on the screen, and I click too many times. Happens when you're trying to do things fast. So one more. There we go. And now we have the fuel consumption. Let's put the power on. And now, engine. There we go. And parking brake is now officially off. And we're ready to go. Happy New Year, Sigma! Happy New Year! Oh, thank you, Fatima. Sorry, my TikTok is not connected to my chat window. Just in case, just to show you guys, this is where I see the chat combined. So there's a little window here. And right now, my TikTok is only here, which is very far from my head. You see, this is where it's usually, and this is where it is now. So it's pretty far. It'll connect eventually. It takes a few minutes, but it will, I promise. So yeah, and since I'm here, I can show you guys around. That's my driver passenger seat, my left side that you just saw, and in front of our truck / car. And howdy, Happy New Year, Eclipse. So let's get started. Let's get moving. Oh, put gear. We don't put gear. Ooh. Gotta pay attention. That was on me. I thought nobody was coming. Tanish, hello, man. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone, to the live stream, guys. Pretty excited to have you here. As we're starting Thursday. Oh God, this week just, I don't know about you guys, but to me, it's been flying by so darn fast. Tomorrow is Friday. God dang it. Hey, Happy New Year, man. Namaste. So yeah, we're getting back on the road. A lot of weed going around. They need to do some landscaping here in France. I don't know if this is accurate to this part of the road, but darn. Then we have a roundabout, as there usually is. Roundabouts are the most common thing here in Europe. Montpellier, and then we're gonna go that way to Clermont. Right. All right, guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream if you didn't do that already. Double tap, that helps a lot. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but if you do, I have a bunch of tutorials on my channel. I do live streaming almost every day, every weekday, pretty sure. unless there's some big event going on, like a business trip or something going on. But so yeah. But if you're interested in building this thing, or you're curious, I have a bunch of tutorials on my channel. They're all available. I have a tutorial on how to build this, how to connect the Apple CarPlay, how to get the steering wheel connected. And soon more, I will be upgrading my wheelbase here from a Fanatec that I have right now to a Moza. Pretty soon. I'm just waiting for the parts to arrive. And then also there's more things coming this year, which I am very excited about. Very excited about. Liam, hey man, how you doing? Sorry buddy, I can't say your name. I don't know how to say that, but hello to you too, sir. And I don't want to butcher anybody's name, that's for sure. Because I do that quite often. Unintentionally, mind you. And I can see that my... Darn it, why does it happen? Like the little Apple CarPlay screen, it's not synced. So let's stop here for a second and let's resync it. Let's put the hazard lights on, obviously, because we're on the shoulder. And put the parking brake on, because I'm not going to be braking it. So let's see here. So we have this screen here. If we go back one and then go forward, I think that should work. Let's see. Just keep working, man. Come on. Yeah, it is working. All right. Good. My PC broke a couple weeks ago while I was in the middle of a race. Dude, I almost cried. I got it being repaired right now by my insurance. Oh, cool. You have an insurance for your PC? That's pretty cool. I didn't know they existed. So did they tell you what happened? Tanish, bro, you're upgrading your rig setup, bro. Yes, sir, I am. I mean, it's a never-ending odyssey. That's how I can put this. Nobody that has a sim rig will ever say, oh, this is done, finished. I'm not going to do anything else, and then actually don't. They might say, you know, I'm done. You know, finally my sim rig is finished. That's a lie. That's a lie to themselves and to the world. Trust me. Nobody that has a sim rig will ever be finished. Liam, that must be a huge screen. It's a 65-inch TV, triple in this case, so I have 65-inch there, here, and over here. And they are 4K, 120 hertz. They're big, but I think they're just about the right size. They fit the dashboard pretty well, exactly right, in fact. And although I do have a little bit of wasted space in the ceiling of the truck, I still think that's worth. You got to imagine if you're in a car, you see the ceiling. So that's what I see. I don't see the wall. Yes. The Moza wheels are sent from the heavens. I agree, man. I like them. And I can't wait to check them out. Milo guy. I think I do, man, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know, man. I think I do. The Milos doesn't sound strange to me, but I'm sorry, man. Elian Georgiev. My PC needs an oil change. Yeah, man, this is an electric. We run on batteries, actually on DC. Johan Matil Bella. Hi, Mr. Fly. This is JNR and Nicholas from Southern Africa. We're at work and stole a few minutes to watch your drive. Thank you, man. And welcome. Put your seatbelt on, man. Oh, the Mini Cooper. Yeah, yes. I remember the Mini Cooper. Yeah. Eclipse Bowling with Verizon. The home projection covers. Let me make this turn here. It's a pretty extensive turn here. I wasn't expecting this much. Covers all devices. It had a fan down, so I think it was related to overheating, but I'll know for sure once they send it back to me. Oh, nice. I didn't know they had that. That's pretty cool. And good for you to have that. And, yeah, sometimes overheating can happen, and hopefully it didn't cause any permanent damage or any big damage. Alex, hello, man. Welcome. Have you spent more on your sim rig or real car? Oh, man, real car, man. Cars are A little bit worse in simulators. I can guarantee you that when they want to spend money, they're money pits. They never end. Especially when you're talking about older cars. Like, I mean, buying a new car, it's a lot more expensive anyways. Like my Cadillac CT5V, I can buy several of these simulators. But for the Volvo S60R, which is the same car as this one that I have, I spent more money for sure. Not only on the car itself, but fixing and doing things. It's a 20-year-old car, man. At the end of the day, it's just an old car, right? So you will always spend more money in real cars. So that's one of the funny things about when people come and say, oh, you should buy a car, you should have a car. I do have cars. I know how expensive they are. Ah, man, hello, buddy. Liam, what cars do you have? So I have, in order of year, from the oldest to the newest, I have a 2005 Volvo S60R in 6-speed manual transmission with the Spaceball just like this one. I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8, the hybrid, the newer model with the Thor's hammer. I have a 2025 Kia Carnival Prestige hybrid as well. And my newest car, which I bought like a month ago, and it's just barely crossed 1,000 miles, is the 2026 Cadillac CT5V. I am in love with that Cadillac. I am really, truly in love with that. What's better, drift or drag? Oh, man, it's a personal preference, man. I wish I knew how to drift. Then I probably would tell you drift, because I think that looks a lot of fun. But I don't know how to drift, so there is that. Eclipse, I tried Logitech and PXN brand wheels. What Moza are you getting? I got the R5 to start, and I will never leave Moza brand after. So Moza is sending me, I think it's the R12. I have the R5 in the other build in my garage, but they are sending me the R12. So they want to match my Fanatec. And to be fair, I agree with them. So I want to start with the same power and kind of be able to compare better. But the main thing for me for Fanatec and Moza is that Fanatec, you know, they put themselves as too special. I think they're too overpriced. They are like super elite-ish. So they want to like... This steering wheel only works here because I have sacrificed, and you can kind of see here the PCB. I have to destroy a real Fanatec wheel, so the base thinks that there is a Fanatec wheel here. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Moza allows you to use whatever you want to use. And that's the way things should be. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me check where I have to park. I can't see the parking spot yet. Oh, I just saw it. It's right there on the other side. You guys won't be able to see it unless I turn my camera. Oh, even if I turn my camera. Never mind. Go back inside the truck and let's just go there. Open up the turn here. So tell me, would fly to South Africa to set up my sim or share manuals on how to do the setup you have here? Johans, I already have the manuals. If you want to go to my my channel, I have tutorials on my channel, and they're all for free, and you can just just follow them and build yourself. So the parking space is right there. I think I have to go in reverse here. I am a true nerd. Yes, I am. I wear that as a badge of honor, my good friend. All right. Oh, we kind of went a little bit on the mount here, but you know, let's start back up the truck. You should get Forza Horizon 5 or your setup. Dude, I have Forza Horizon 5. I'm not a big fan of Forza Horizon. It's too arcade for me. And especially because the problem with Forza in my setup is that they don't let you set up the cameras correctly. And because I am using a very different setup here, so my setup has a triple TV, I have a dashboard. I don't want to see another dashboard in front of me. So it's not ideal. I have a little bit more space there. There we go. We gotta do a little twists and turns here, backing up, which, you know, just adds to the intensity of this parking. Alright, so let's see. Is this good enough for the turn I need to make? So let me just explain to you guys what I'm doing here. Let me show you guys. So here's where we're parking. We're parking back there. So I don't have a space to turn around, and I think I should go that way and then come back. I will try to make it work because I'm a stubborn guy. And we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I have a couple of feet there. I think I can do more. Still space. And we're gonna just straighten it up. Fanatec is way, way, way overpriced. I agree with you. I don't think they're not CineCube, man. That's what you know. Oh man, we're very close. There's this thing here they put here just to get in our way. And I think I turned too much. Yes, I did. So we're gonna just go back again. And I think now we're in a better position. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I don't want to hit it. Oh, the new one from Porsche. Yes, I saw that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty awesome, in fact. I think now I'm gonna turn a little less, so I think this should work. There we go. I think that's better. You gotta be on the left, on the right of that trailer. And a little too close to the trailer. And we're close to that little wagon there that he put there just to mess us up. Gonna turn the wheel this way. And we're gonna maneuver it. Could have done it in the first try, you know, backing up first, but I'm not that talented. Go a little more, a little more, a little more. And now let's turn the wheel. What do you do for work, Danish? I work with market research. I know it's not as exciting as driving, but I do love doing that. I am an executive at a large company and I work from home. Go a little bit more forward. Where did you buy the setup from? I didn't buy anywhere. I mean, I bought the car parts at the junkyard, man. But I built it. It's 100% home built. And if you want to see the process and follow it, I have a tutorial on my channel. There we go. We're pretty close now. We just need to straighten her up. This is a tough parking spot for, you know, an inexperienced guy like myself. There we go. Go here. Make sure we cover this. Don't hit that trailer. I feel like that's pretty sick for GT3. Yes, I believe that's amazing for GT3. I'm very excited about that one. Okay. What am I hitting? I think I'm hitting something. We're just gonna go a bit forward. What are you hitting? Alright, now it's gonna work. I have a gaming wheel and I'm too broke for a truck sim. I mean, I understand the DLCs can get pretty expensive. Why is it funny? Because I wasn't hitting anything. I think it's an invisible wall close to the wall. I've had parking spaces where that happened. Why don't you set up the simulator like a truck? There's several reasons, man. One, I have this car in my garage. I love this car. Second, I prefer to drive a truck with a car interior. What is this beeping sound? Oh, low brake pressure. So I prefer to drive a truck with a car interior than to drive a car, a GT3 car, for instance, with a truck interior, you know. That is what I prefer. And we're now going to be green. Yes, we're green. Awesome. Put the parking brake on. I think I pressed the brake too much and the brake pressure went down. Let me show you guys. Here's where you see the brake pressure. You see the light is on for the brake, and we have 63 psi. We have to be at 70, so it's not beeping. All right, so we parked, put the handbrake on, and we are in the green. It's like 90%. It's a little crooked, if I'm honest, a little crooked, but that's all right. That's all right. Let's click this button here, comfort, and that will detach the trailer. GB. Oh man, I should get some commission from SES. They should like send me some money my way, because I do help people to get excited about playing. All right, so let's get a new job at the freight market. All right, so we're in the middle of two cities, Clermont Ferrand and Lyon. So I think the closest one is Clermont, and so let's choose something, maybe Switzerland. Poland, I don't know if we have Poland. We have Italy here. Let's see. So Switzerland, it's pretty close. Paying well per mile. Livorno in Italy. That's a new one. We might want to do that. Erfurt in Germany. We've been exploring Germany pretty well. Montpellier. So yeah, let's go to Livorno. Let's go to Italy. And we deliver these cows. This is a livestock trailer. All right, let's get back inside the truck. Do we have fuel? Yes, we have fuel. About a quarter tank. We can still go. All right, well, let's get going. Put the parking brake off, and let's go. Is it a Euro truck? Yes, sir, it is. Compton B, that explains a lot. Thanks, man. Just started playing myself, and I was wondering about pressure. Yeah, man. The pressure on American trucks are different from the European trucks, from what I noticed. So on American trucks, the pressure will beep at 60. Below 60. Above 60, no problem. In Europe here, at least this Volvo here, anything below 70, it'll start that beeping. And then it'll go back to normal. Like right now, it's 140 psi. That's the normal brake pressure. If it falls below 40, if I'm not mistaken, then your brakes will lock. Because trucks have this as a safety feature. It kind of works opposite. So if you have zero brake pressure, that means your brakes are locked. And then the brake pressure helps to unlock them. So it's kind of the opposite. That's what I learned from other truckers coming around in my live stream, because I never driven a truck in my life. Elian, imagine going in first place and people would start questioning your setup and you respond with, I've got a truck setup. Yeah, I mean, there's people with a real truck setup. I found a guy, I forgot his name now. He has a cab, a truck cab. The European one, so it's good for space, I guess. And he put like 4 big TVs, because a truck is bigger than a car. This has 3. So he has like 1 TV for each side of the window. Like there's a division in the center. And then it's pretty insane. It's pretty cool if you ask me. Well, but I'm pretty biased. Now I wish I didn't have to work today. Thanks again. Oh man, I wish I didn't have to work today either. Not that I don't like to work, it's just that playing is a lot better. Supra 9952, hello man, good morning or afternoon or evening, I don't know. Some people are in Australia. It's just the end of the day. Where am I from, Theodore? I was born in Brazil, but I live in Tampa Bay area in the United States of America. So I'm a Brazilian American fella. Yes, I quickly glanced. I didn't have time yesterday, David. But, oh, what is that guy doing? The red light. Dude. York, come on, man. You can do better. So, yeah, I opened it up. I checked it, but I didn't actually see any videos or any trailers. I have a lot of work from I took a vacation during Christmas and New Year. So I have a lot of stuff piled up, a lot of presentations I will have to review in my work. Oh, look at the trains coming. Pretty cool. Good morning, Dorian. It's a good thing that this game is not that realistic. Yeah. There's a bunch of things that this game kind of, glances over. But I think it does a good job, man. I think it does a good job. Oops. Air pressure is used to release the park brakes on the boosters or calipers. It's also used from other tanks to apply the brakes either on a drum or a caliper sets. Well, thank you for a more detailed explanation. I just know from from playing the game and people just talking to me over on the chat. Is this a real life location and where? Super Red. Yes, it's a real life location. We are in Clermont, France, and we will drive to Italy today. We're gonna go pick up a trailer now. The tachograph will always cause you problems if it's analog. Ah, man, no, it doesn't cause me any problem. It is analog, but it's not causing me any problems. The only thing you have to deal with is calibrating it, which is automatic. So whatever car or truck I drive, the red line is always calibrated. So you see the red line here on 7000? This is always true. So if I change gears before the red line, I'm not pushing the engine of anything. Of a truck, of an F1 car, of a GT3 car, whatever car I'm driving, man. So yeah, no, analog is fine as long as you're not too fixated on the numbers, which I'm not. I don't drive trucks. I have no clue what is the correct RPMs I have to change gears. I just know that I can't pass the red line. All right, so let's go to Italy. We're gonna take this, whatever this is, which is pretty heavy and delicate. It's forklift. Oh, that's what we're taking. We're taking forklifts. Hey, how come you have only 6 gears on the shifter, but the trucks have 12 gears on the game? Theodore, you can change the truck gear transmission to a 6-speed transmission. I don't know if you knew that. Now you know. You can just go into the customization where you change parts and buy new engines and stuff, and you buy a new transmission with 6-speed transmission. That's what I have here. So my transmission in the truck matches my transmission in real life. You never redline a truck. Yes, that's what I said. I didn't say I redlined a truck. I said I changed before the red line. Hey man, what's up, dude? K-Go, hello, Molapo. Sorry, man, I butchered your name. Oh, the tachograph. That thing that logs the time and speed and whatever. Yeah. Sorry, man. I thought you were talking about the tachometer. That was my bad. My bad, good sir. 15,000 RPMs is the sweet spot. I know you're talking about 1,500. Yeah, 1,500 here. I know it's roughly around 5,500 RPMs. So right about here is, and I can show you. Let me zoom in. Where is my zoomed camera? All right, let's zoom in. Let's move the camera around, and I can move this around as well. So let's do that, and we can move, and move again. And the tachometer here on this truck is pretty small. But you can see it right. Where's my hand? Right here. This is a tachometer. So let me put the parking brake on so I don't slide down. So I'm gonna put like about 1,000 RPMs. 1,000 RPMs is about 4,000 RPMs here, and then 1,500 is just about here at about 5,500, where I told you. And then if I go anywhere above it, I am in the red, almost the red area. And the game doesn't let me over rev above 2,000 RPM, see? So my 2,000 is the 8,000. So that's it. It's just calibrated. You can see what's happening up here against the tachometer. So the fact is, I don't care about the number. So 500 RPMs is about 2,000 RPMs in my idle here. So people will come and say, oh, your idle is too high. No, it's not. It's perfect. The truck idle is perfect. You're seeing 2,000, but that actually means 500. Because the problem would have been this, if it's calibrated to the numbers, which I can easily do. In fact, it's easier to have it calibrated to the numbers. The tachometer would just move like it always be on the 500 there, which is pretty dang low, and then 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, and that's a big tachometer. Why I'm not using all of it. And also, there's another aspect. If I'm driving an F1 car, and I do drive F1 cars, GT3, whatever cars, I like F1 cars will have like a 6,000 RPMs idle. So I'll be idling right here, and then as soon as I accelerate, I'll be at max. And that's annoying because I don't know then where's the red line. So every game, in even an F1 car, F1 cars will be calibrated. 8,000 here will be their top RPMs, and the red line will be the red line. So it's just a better, calibration for me. All right, we're here. Let me connect the trailer and go. We got forklift. We're connected. Go back inside this beautiful truck. Let's get going. Parking brake is off, and let's go. What's this game called? This game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Hello, Mr. Moonpaw. Welcome back, good sir. My bigger brother told me about this stuff. He's finished his exam for trucking. Oh, nice. About the, what was the name of the other one? The tachograph, right? Tachograph. Good morning, Drift Studios. Trev Hurls. Yes, it's a diesel. Yeah, I know that. And that's why I was explaining just a minute ago why I do the calibration on my tachometer. It's just that something that needs to be done. Well, welcome everyone to the live stream. If you're joining now, please double tap to like the live stream and subscribe if you are interested in more live streams. And I had to go really wide here. Wow, really wide. There's a big, I'm over the curb here, I know that, but the fence was right in front of us. Couldn't turn. So yeah, double tap to like, subscribe. I have tutorials on my channel. I don't gatekeep information. Whatever you want to know, you'll know. I have a tutorial for the CarPlay with a link to download it. I have tutorials for the steering wheel, the whole build, and other stuff are coming soon. David Ham, can you give me some advice for a realistic sim setup? I'm trying to build a sim rig. Okay, well, let's break it down, David. What kind of realistic are you talking about? Like realistic just in the feeling, or realistic in terms of what you see? There's several approaches, so let's break it down. For feeling, you need a more expensive wheelbase. It doesn't matter what kind of sim rig you use, like a metal tube, those ready-made, you can just assemble in your house. SimiCube is a pretty good brand, or the best in the business, but that's going to cost you a lot of money. If you're looking for a realistic car or truck, then you can follow my tutorial. Everything is there. Then you can build something like this. If you're talking about just cheap, simple, you can go VR. If VR doesn't bother you, like with nausea and that kind of stuff, motion sickness, so you can use VR. VR is a great tool. You don't have to have a triple TV setup. You don't have to have like a fancy, desk top here with a whole dashboard. So that is a lot simpler. But there's several ways you can approach this. I'm doing pretty good, Moonpaw. How about yourself, sir? We are driving around Europe today. We're in France, in fact. What dashboard is that? So this is a Volvo S60R, the one with the Spaceball, 6-speed manual transmission. That was from 2004 till 2007, the R version. The S60s lasted a little longer, and they started a little earlier. Oh, music is on. It's just not too loud, because I don't, I'm talking. So music is just for the background. Izzy V. Izzy? No. Izzy V? Izzy V? Yeah, Izzy V. Hello. Sorry, man. I feel like VR would be off for me since I can't actually see my wheel and keyboard. I mean, your keyboard, yes, because it makes it harder for you to press the buttons on your keyboard. But if you have a good steering wheel with a lot of buttons and you have good memory, you can map them. And there's also something called augmented reality that a lot of people use where they mixed their real stuff with the game. And that's possible. I don't know what kind of wizardry it, needs to be done. I never really investigated how to do that. But it's possible that you can just, do that as well. So you can have an augmented reality thing where you see your stuff, like I can see my steering wheel, my buttons here, and I can press the buttons. But I am seeing the screen from the VR. Just sleepy? Yeah, man, I feel ya. I'm sleepy too. Okay, so it's pronounced Izv. Alright, Izv. Hello, man. Welcome to the live stream. Your seatbelt on and enjoy. J Kahuna Laguna. I like your username, man. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Yeah, AR seems the best compromise in my opinion. If you have like, a cool setup also or something to look at. Oh, got a speeding violation. Thank you, officer. There was an officer behind me. I should have hit him. Because if you crash into them, it's cheaper than a speeding violation. Finn Liang 4310. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear you failed your heavy goods license. I don't even know what that is, man. But I'm sorry for you, dude. I hope you have better luck in the future, man. Oh, thank you, Charles JSE. I think that's known as VR pass-through, by the way. I wouldn't know. I thought it was augmented reality, but it could be. Raymond Therese, working for free. Dude, are you offering work for free? Man, that's crazy. I don't work for free, buddy. So I earn money from YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. And also I earn money from my real work, which is an office work. I'm an executive and I work from home, but you do you, man. You do you, buddy. You can work for free. I'm not going to judge you, man. It's very noble, and a lot of people will do that. It's called volunteering, in case you didn't know the word for that. But, here we are. Do we have a CDL? Absolutely not. I don't, and I don't plan to have one, ever. Finn Allen. All right, Finn Allen. Thank you for letting me know how to say your username. I'm sorry about butchering it. HM, your setup. Oh, how much is your setup, Zen? I spent about $700. I have a tutorial on my channel with all the breakdown of prices, parts, whatever you need to build this. And I'm gonna just, come on, guys. Let me in. Okay, thank you, sir. So I have a breakdown on my channel with prices, parts, whatever you need to build this thing. I spent $700, not talking about the TVs or the PC, but just the sim rig itself. NFL, yo man, it's been a while. I agree, good sir. I've been live streaming back for about a week. I was out on vacation, traveling around Europe. Same where I am right now. It was a lot of fun, man. Embuelo Maketa. Choose my ask, is that a reveal dashboard or green screen? So this is a real TV. There you go. You can kind of see the TV right there. So that's the TV, the right one, and that's the left one that's going on around here. And this is where I see outside. The outside world. Do you like Saabs? Like the 9.3? Oh man, I love Saabs. I think they're super cool. Too bad that GM destroyed it by killing it, which was, murder in my opinion. That they shouldn't have done that. A VR pass-through lets you see the cameras to see, but you have an app's on screen floating, and there's there and stuff. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jay Kahuna. Thank you, man. Oh, Raymond, I'm sorry. I didn't want to be rude either. I didn't want to pass as rude. It's just that I'm explaining, man. And a lot of people come here and say, oh, you should have a CDL. You failed your CDL. And I don't want to have a CDL, buddy. So, yeah, it's a hobby. It's different from driving a real car. Today I'm driving a truck. Tomorrow I might be driving an GT3 car or an F1 car. That's the beauty of a simulator. And I'm in Europe. I live in Florida. Abuelo Maqueda, is there a real dashboard thing that you have, and how much was it? I just told you $700. That's how much it was, everything. $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. And yes, this is real. This is physical. I can hit it, and I can, you know, it's real. 100% real. Traveler 1993. Hello, man. This is cool. Nice, bro. Is this a game? Do you just drive around? So yes, it's a game, and we are delivering this trailer here, as that guy barely let me in. This guy was just throwing himself on me, as you guys just saw. And yeah, we're taking these forklifts to Italy. Is that a Mercedes buttons? No, sir. This is a Volvo S60R. Do I need a gamer PC? Neil, you don't need a gamer PC to play with a simulator like this. You do need a gamer PC if you do want to have better frame rates. Especially if you're having a triple TV setup like I do here. But to be very honest, no, you don't. No, you don't. You just need a PC that can play games. So yes, all the buttons work. I can press, like this one change cycles through the cameras. This one will go to the camera, specific cameras. Like this is always going to be 70 degrees, will always be this camera. 72 is always going to be this one. So 70, 72, 70, 72. You get the idea. This is, go back to the cockpit. This turns on the hazard lights, obviously. This turns on the retarder, so I can move the fan. You can hear it. That's the retarder. Okay, turn that off. What else? So I can detach the trailer hitting this button here. Wipers are on the wipers. Turn signal is on the turn signal. So there's a bunch of stuff. Can I use a lower spec PC? Yes, I just answered that. Maybe there's a delay. GM, yeah, man. I don't want to call them shit, but I think they're. Ford and GM destroyed a lot of cool brands, and that makes me really sad. Let's put it that way. Please, can you touch the buttons? I did that. How much did your setup cost? About $700. Embuelo, please stop spamming. I already did that, and if you keep spamming, I will have to mute you. Why are you using a car setup on a truck? So it's simple. I prefer to drive a truck with a car setup than drive a car in the game with a truck setup. And I do have this car in my garage, so I like this car. I want to see if the radio works. Yes, the radio works. You're not going to see anything because it's playing music through my headset, not through the speaker. So I can lower and increase the volume. Right now it's not going to do anything, but if I'm playing music through the speakers, then yes. Oh, let me see. Short wording ID, basically better PC equal better quality at higher frame rates. Yes, that is a good summary. Moonpaw, thank you, sir. Brett in Finland. Yo, I'm a fellow truck sim enthusiast also. Love the setup. Oh, nice. Cheers, mate. How did you connect the whole dashboard to the PC, Theodore? So I use this. This is an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. This connects the dashboard. And then one of these guys here will do the trick for the rest. So this is an ESP32. And the ESP32 will connect, for instance, anything that's Bluetooth. So the steering wheel, I don't want a wire hanging in here, a USB wire. So I need this, which is a ESP32. And for all the other buttons, I have this, which is an Arduino Micro Pro. This is a microcontroller that allows me to get the buttons to work. Every single button here will work because of that. So that's how it works. I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel, and you're more than welcome to check it out. All right, we are in the city, Lyon. Welcome to Lyon, France. We have a river, we have a bridge. Aaron Productions, welcome back, good sir. Do you use a best kickers? Yes, I do, Brett. I have a butt kicker underneath my driver's seat. And this is pretty tight, as everything here in Europe is. Do you start up your sim rig with the keys or power on the TV? Just power. I don't have keys here. Curtis Burchinski, welcome. Can I get this on a Meta 3, on a Meta Quest 3, I believe? Yes, you can get this game on a Meta. Does the 700 setup includes the cost of the game, Neil? So the game is pretty cheap. It'll add up if you buy all the DLCs. But if you get it on a promotion, the game is like $5. I think the regular cost is like $17. But it's not that expensive. The game is reasonably priced. The problem is every DLC will also cost you about the price of the game. So that's how they make money in the long run, you know. Robert Hammond, your forward view from my perspective is interesting. It's connected to your Wi-Fi headphones. All right. Are you on the horizontal, I believe? Derek Volt, wouldn't you like to have a dashboard for a diesel? No, I wouldn't. I like this one. And the diesel Volvo, I think it's like 5,000 RPM, still higher than a truck, and I do drive cars here. I don't mind having it calibrated to the red line, which is right now. I'm at 1,500 RPMs. I know that for a fact, even though it's 5,500. The red line is what's calibrated here. So if I go down, it's going to be over revving. If I go up, and so it's perfect for me. I don't mind. John Madden, did you know that the average person's colon can stretch to accommodate 4 to 5 rats? I did not. Thank you for that information, John. Red light. We did not see any red lights. We are on the highway. Hello to Singapore, Joel. Red line. Yes, the red line is about 7,000 RPMs, which is around 1,800 here in the truck. So your game in total's like at least 80 bucks with all the DLCs. Oh, gotta turn this exit. Sorry about that, fellas. I don't know if I add all of them, that'll be the price, but yes, I think the game could be around that price if you buy all the DLCs. See you later, Isvi. Yellow line, good. Red line, bad. Yeah, I know. I'm on the green right now, I can assure you that. Yeah, there you go. We're on the green. I don't care about the numbers. I care about where it is in relation to the red line. Head gasket was here. Don't make videos on YouTube, but not selling cars. They make videos on YouTube still? That's pretty cool. I don't know if the GM is doing that because it still owns to a GM. Yeah, I understand, Embuelo. I see the messages. There's a delay and there's a bunch of people talking to me, so, you know, give time. And if I don't answer something, it could be for 2 reasons. Either you're spamming, 2, I don't want to answer it, or 3 reasons, or I just didn't see it. So wait a little bit and send it again. But don't send it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. When you do racing Nectar card on Saturdays, I do BeamNG, Assetto Corsa, Competizione. I play other games on Saturdays. What is better, Euro Truck Sim or American Truck Sim? Aaron, it's pretty settled for me. Both are exactly the same. It's the same UI, the same physics, the same engine, the same everything. American Truck Simulator is equal to Euro Truck Simulator. However, the only big difference is the scenery, the trucks, and the laws. So if you like to drive in narrower, slower pace, you are from Europe, so you'll appreciate Euro Truck Simulator more. And if you are like me and you live in America, you prefer American Truck Simulator. You can drive faster. I can drive at 80 miles an hour in some places. Is that a Volvo FH? This is a Volvo FH16. Yes, sir. How do we get to the blue line? What blue line? What game is that? Mateo Herrera. This game is called Euro Truck Simulator, buddy. Yes, Moonpaw. You got that right. You can speed run to a mute. Just spam. All you have to do. Nectar Obet, what time UTC? UTC, I don't know. I'm in Florida. It's 8:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Florida, and it's 9 p.m. in the simulator in France here in this game. However, the time runs faster here, so it's gonna get dark really soon, and I think I'm gonna stop for a nap just so it gets daylight again. Otherwise, it gets a little bit too dark. I don't like that. I don't really like those American trucks, LOL. The handling is rusty, LOL, but I still play American once in a while. Yeah, I mean, it's a preference thing. I prefer the American trucks' looks and the way they park. I think it's harder to park this on a Euro truck. I don't know why. Maybe it's a Volvo thing here, but I think it's a little harder for me to park this truck here than it is on the American Truck Simulator. Do you get penalized for going over the speed limit? Yes, you do, Jordan. You get penalized for going over, for doing a bunch of other, you know, traffic infractions. And it's starting to rain. What's my opinion on the Iveco trolleys? I don't have one. I've seen them in Brazil when I used to live there, but I don't have an opinion on the Iveco. Maybe someone can get a world record mute time here. I don't know if we're keeping track of that, but sometimes people do get a mute really fast if they say, not spam, but say something that's inappropriate. I like to keep like a PG live stream. Is your real Volvo lowered? The S60R, yes, it is lowered. The S60 T8 is not. The T8 is original. The S60R is lowered. Okay. Are you not gonna let me sleep here? Really? Come on. I hate when that happens. Like you have a parking spot and they don't let you sleep. It doesn't turn on the sleeping thing. Yeah, that's not letting me. Springs or bag? It's springs. Name is Amir. So Amir, I have a tutorial on my channel if you're interested in learning how I did this. I have everything you need to know there, price, how much everything will cost, and you know, everything. How long did it take to build it? Oh man, if you follow my tutorial, it'll take you a lot less time than I did. I am working on this thing for about 4 years now. Yeah, we're gonna have to find another parking spot. This is my... Oh, I answered that. Oh, you mean like reversing and your cat keeps slamming it? No, I mean like... You know when you go to... They show the sleeping like bed where you can sleep in the GPS, and you stop in the parking spot, and it doesn't bring that screen that says like turn off the engine so you can sleep. Some places have a glitch and they don't show that. That's pretty annoying. Do you have the XC90 V8? I do not. I have the S60R and I have the S60 T8 2022. So no, I don't. McDonald's? Man, I really tried to stop at a McDonald's before, but they have invisible walls. They don't let me. Pretty annoying if you ask me. TPM Security. This game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Where am I, Aaron? We are in France somewhere. Or did we move already? I think we may be. We're going to Italy, so we might be in Italy already. But I'm not 100% sure, to be very, very, very honest with you. Yeah, I think we are in Italy already. The signs are all pointing to Italian cities. Will's Family Ninjas. Nice, man. So good evening to you, good sir. Do you know when Euro Truck Simulator comes to PlayStation 5? Philip Podor. So, I don't know when. I know they announced it. They should be coming out soon. I hope. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Because I really want people who have consoles to have the possibility of playing this thing. It's a pretty cool game. It's relaxing. It's a lot of fun. Now, they announced it, what was it, like September last year? No, October maybe? So it's been a while. So I would guess that anytime, maybe around spring, that should come out. I don't know, but I'm hoping. They never set a date, so the best we can do is guess, unfortunately. Alright, Head Gasket was here. Hey dude, did your CT5V cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars? No, it doesn't. No CT5V costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. The most expensive CT5V you can buy is the Blackwing with the... What's the name? Just got to do something on TikTok here. It thinks I'm not online. So it's a French word. I forgot. It's a special version. It costs $150,000. All spec'd up. NGRO. Why does it look so real? I mean, I think it's because of the dashboard and the combination of the screen. That helps to look more realistic. It's a simulator at the end of the day. They could make it for PlayStation 4. They could, but they won't. Unfortunately, they announced PlayStation 5 and Xbox only. You know when to use Google Maps and take a trip in real life blue line. Sorry, Robert, I don't follow you, man. Are you talking about driving with a GPS in the car? Yeah, I know how to follow blue line on the GPS. Yeah, kind of, but you can brick a PlayStation 4 if you install different operating systems incorrectly. Oh. You could install PlayStation 5 into it? Into a PlayStation 4? I didn't know that. Pretty cool if you, if you think about it. Hey dude, I actually really recommend buying the extremely rare 2007 Hyundai Entourage Limited. I don't think we have those in the US, man. I don't think we do. So where is the next sleeping place? Oh, there is one up ahead by the toll booth. We're gonna stop at the toll, and I'm gonna try to sleep. Let's see if that will work. Yeah, why am I going into the big line? There's a green rotating box there. Really, dude? You took that long to make a turn here? A-hole. Nobody Skittles. Is this a real map of cities or just a map, a game mapping? No, this is real map. We are in France right now. I bet this toll booth exists. There we go. Where can I sleep now? I think I'm on Rome. There. I think that's where it is. Let's try. I can go now because they're paying their toll. Trailer damage? I didn't turn into that thing. I saw it. There we go. This is the parking spot. Let's see if I can sleep here. Bro, setup so clean he needs to specify he's not actually driving. Yes, unfortunately, man. I wish I didn't. But I do. Okay. Why is it not turning on again? There you go. Stop the engine. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not about the people, man. Escape, people know that I'm not driving. The AI is a problem. Now, why do I say AI is a problem? Because AI will flag my live stream, right? Like right now on TikTok, I'm pretty sure I'm flagged. Because I only have 35 people watching, and I usually have like 300 people watching. And then I usually get a notification later, like saying, you know, you did something you're not supposed to do, like dangerous activities. And then I appeal, because you can't appeal. So when I appeal, a human will see that, and then the human will go like, ah, the guy's playing a game. So let's get him out of the jail. They do, but they're like seeing unicorns like Sedona's, Kyle, even Kyle 04 even review one. Oh, I didn't know that. Robert, there are simulation entities that show life. They care that you're here. I believe you're doing well. Buddy, are you okay? You're on a completely different world there, man. Are you alright? Moonpaw, I can use Windows 10 Linux such as Ubuntu Arch, basically Linux. I have a modded version of PSOS for PlayStation 4 and a bunch of others. Oh, nice. Cool. Welcome to Italia. We have to start talking with our hands. Oh, the green thing is here. Where did you buy the dashboard? Cole MP 2025. So I bought the dashboard at a junkyard. I pulled the parts. There's a type of junkyard here in the United States called pick and pull. And the pick and pull means you can go there, bring your tools, and pull whatever parts you want from that car. And you pay a lot less because they don't care what car you pull the parts from. They only care if, you know, what parts it is. So, like a center console can come from a Volkswagen, a Volvo, a Mercedes, it doesn't matter. It'll always cost like $20. So you pull that out, you pay, it's gonna be 20 bucks. Like a driver's seat, it's $25. No questions asked. They don't care if you're driving, if you pulled from a 1977 Ford Pinto, or if you got from a 2010 BMW. And in my channel, I have a tutorial and I talk about the prices and everything. Name is Amir. Does all the buttons work? Blinkers, radio, etc. Yes, everything you see here works. There's not a single button here that is for decoration. Everything, even the radio, the FM, AM, CD. The 10 CD changer now is playing songs from the Bluetooth. I can play songs on my speakers. Yes, everything works. Are you able to interact with other Euro truck drivers around the world? Jordan, if I'm playing on the online, yes. Right now we're playing offline. I just prefer to live stream offline because it's more of a controlled environment, if it makes sense. Which one do you like the most, ETS2 or ATS? I like the most ATS. The reason is very simple, the speed limit. The 80 kilometers an hour? Come on. If we're in America, we could be doing like 70 miles an hour, which is just around 110 kilometers an hour. A lot better. Let's use the Jake brake here a little, so we don't have to keep pressing brake. And yeah, we're in Italy already. It looks beautiful. I mean, it's very green. But we do have a lot of tolls, if I'm honest. Okay, so where is our truck lane? There's one here. There's 2 cars in this one. There's a police car over there. Got to be aware of that. Yeah, offline is a little better for me, especially because I'm live streaming, man. Toll paid. Like when I play No Hesi in the Assetto Corsa, a lot of people will see that I'm a content creator because I'm a content creator for No Hesi, so it shows there. So they'll try to hit me just for, you know, just for fun. There's a lot of kids playing around, so, you know, it is what it is. So I prefer to drive offline, or when I join No Hesi, I create my own server, so I don't have to deal with that. Got to use my turn signal. So, yeah, I prefer offline for truck. And I don't think I've ever driven here in this part of Italy. I mean, definitely not in real life. I've never been to Italy in real life. But in the game, so we're gonna be discovering new cities. Controllo velocità tutto. I think it's a speed limit sensor there. Interesting. Do I get tickets if I just go faster? So we gotta stay on this center lane. But guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I do live streams every weekday, and I also have a bunch of tutorials on my channel. So make sure you are subscribed, and also double tap to like, even if you don't want to subscribe. Double tapping and liking the live stream helps a lot, and it does help the channel grow a little bit, little by little. We recently crossed the 20,000 subscribers mark, which is something I am really happy about. Hey, Nick! Good morning. I mean, good afternoon, Nick. I missed you, man. Milano, Torino. So we gotta go straight here. And I think this lane only turns. No, yes. No, let's stay on this lane. Why is it not showing concurrent viewers on my YouTube right now? It shows a line. Did something happen to my YouTube, Nick? Now that you're here, I can bother you on the vertical. Ah, no worries, man. No worries, dude. You don't have to apologize ever. Don't you ever do that. You're super helpful, man. You're here. You're helping moderate the chat, and you're helping me out, so that's what matters. Whenever you can, you can. When you can't, you can't. I totally get it. Oh, back. I don't know why. The numbers weren't showing for a second there. Thank you, Redeem. Edso JM. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but it's a lot better than yesterday. I will take that. But then, on the other hand, it's like one works and the other stops working. So, TikTok is not working today, and the Red app is not working, but kind of working. You know, like, I can't get both. Why? Do you think I should get a Fanatec CSL DD? It'll be my second wheel, my fourth feedback wheel. Pospatiti. let me be very, very frank with you. And I do have a Fanatec here. This is a Fanatec Clubsport DD. So it's the stronger version. I had the CSL, the 8 Newton meters. And now I have the 12 Newton meters here. But I will be upgrading, and I say upgrading my setup to a Moza. And there is a reason for that. So Fanatec kind of lost its grace a little bit. They are still expensive. There's still a limited ecosystem. And limited, I mean you can only use their steering wheels. If you don't like their steering wheels, or you don't want to buy an expensive steering wheel, you're stuck with them. Or you have to use an emulator, or you have to, like I did here, I have to pretend I have an steering wheel by destroying a steering wheel. So Fanatec, in my opinion, is yesterday news. And Moza keeps launching stuff. They have a brand new steering wheel from Corsa they just announced. A Lamborghini one. They have the truck one. They have the stock, the turn stocks. They have a bunch of cool stuff. So if I would give you my 2 cents, Puspa TT, and you asked for, I would go with Moza. Full disclaimer, Moza is sending me their stuff for free this year. But watch any of my videos from last year, even before I was talking to Moza. I would still recommend people to buy a Moza. Either a Moza R5, an R9, or R12. Those are the ideal ones. But if you're on a dime and you need to buy a cheaper one, an R3 is fine, because you start with the ecosystem. So, Puspa, Moza, in my link tree, if you want to buy and help me out, there's a link with a 5% discount for you there. Alright, let's go to the other questions. Rio BX Cutter. Hey, but what's your mileage? You can see here how many miles I have. If you're asking about the fuel usage, the miles per gallon, it's pretty low now. I think, let's see, we're doing, and we're taking this exit here, 30 miles per gallon is not bad. I'm not accelerating though. Now I'm accelerating, it's going down to 0.6, 0.5, 0.3 miles per gallon, 0.2 miles per gallon, pretty low. But I'm on uphill here with a loaded truck. You can see right here, this is my mileage. I'm gonna go back to how many miles to an empty tank. Hey bro, can you buy me a setup like yours, please? Lil R4. Sorry man, I can't. Robert, I'm going to leave the stream. I believe your involvement in the live stream communities is awesome. Thank you, good sir. Have a good day. And thank you for watching. Thank you for staying here with me and enjoying the live stream. Caesar Jr., welcome back, buddy. Hey again, I got my Microsoft account back by using a trusted friend phone number. My phone number won't work probably. Microsoft having issues with agent network. Oh man, good for you, man. Good for you, dude. Yeah, Fanatec's not as good as they were. Just like you said, they put me off of them. Yeah, they were on a great track back, like in 2021. They were doing great. But I think their CEO destroyed everything, and we all know the story, right? They're not, doing so well. They had to be purchased by Corsair. Corsair hasn't done anything with it yet, so we're still like on that waiting moment. But everybody that owns Fanatec is still like, don't have anything new launched. They, just on a limbo, and I don't like that. Okay, thanks. I think about that, but the CSL DD is only 400 euros, which is like 30% off. Yeah, and there's a reason for that, buddy. And the Moza R5, which is about the same, or R9, which will be the same power as a stronger CSL DD, it's about the same price. I think it's even less with the pedals. So I would check that first, Puspa. I'm just giving you my opinion. You asked for it. I do have a Fanatec, but I don't recommend it. That's just the truth. Mr. Media, that's true. Moza wheels are pretty expensive, though. I wouldn't say they're expensive. They're fair. They're not cheap. Let me put that in the category. They're not cheap. I think Fanatec wheels are expensive. You can, it's a $1,200 steering wheel for that Porsche one. John Pemberton, thank you for the GG, man. Thank you, buddy. What do you think about the Hori TCS? Oh man, I don't have enough information or experience to give you an opinion about that, so I skipped that one. I'm sorry. Oh, and by any chance, are you going to Geneva, Italy? We left France and we're going to Italy, yes. We're going to a city called Livorno, and we left Clermont, France. Sorry. Tyrone V8 Z9J, paid to make it faster. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Maybe I missed your previous message, so I'm out of context here. How you been doing, my trucker Caesar? I'm great, man. I had a great vacation. I traveled through Europe for the first time. I've been driving around Germany, Barcelona, and it was amazing, man. I loved it. Can't wait to go back and visit more, to be very honest with you. Mr. Media, yeah, I got the R5 myself. Definitely need the 12-inch wheel mod. The original size is like a G29, feels tiny. You're right. I agree. But you know what? You can always buy a third-party wheel, and that will work with Moza. Something you cannot do. You cannot do with Fanatec. Only if you put an emulator, and then you have to start spending money with emulator stuff, and it's pretty annoying. How much is the steering wheel? Can you do a big shout out? I like your truck. Shout out to you, Ada. So how much is the steering wheel? I don't remember. I think it was like $15 for this Volvo steering wheel at the yard. Yeah, I think it was like $15, $17. In my tutorial, I put the price. I don't recall. It was less than $20. That's I know for sure. Papa Smurf, hello man. Thank you. Nice to hear. I got my gaming laptop gifted by my older brother. Nice. It's always nice to have a new hardware, even if it's new to you. Kooky Gamer, I got a CSL TD 5 Newton meters from Fanatec and got a cheaper knockoff 8 Newton meters boost kit from Amazon worth the 70 bucks. True, man. That's, you know, but listen to yourself, Kooky Gamer, and I'm not trying to be rude. Like, and I did that to myself when I was trying to justify. Like, oh yeah, because I had a CSL with a knockoff boost kit also. That worked fantastic. But damn, we're talking about buying like over $100 for a power brick that can cost a lot less, like half the cost. And don't give me that BS that Fanatec uses more expensive material. It's BS. They don't. Like, if you want to buy a quick release from Fanatec, they'll charge you an arm and a leg. It's like 200 bucks for the quick release in metal. You can get cheap knockoffs on AliExpress for like 30 bucks. It's not the quality, it's greed. So Fanatec does not have my support, and I'm sorry, it won't have ever. And I'm gonna be very straight with you guys. Fanatec, like, it's worked fine for me. I can't complain about the quality itself, but I don't agree with what they do. It's just too expensive. It's just greed. Not allowing people to use, like right now, this 12 Newton meters steering wheel is limited to 8 Newton meters because they don't recognize a more expensive wheel. This is the cheap BMW wheel that I sacrificed in here. This is ridiculous. Like, this is outrageous. But it is what it is, you know. I don't like that. Sorry for the rant. Rant off. Chilly Chilled YouTube, why did your coolant and oil temperature thing just go down and up again? So yes, I can explain that. So this is just a water temperature in the truck or car. But this is not right here, right? If I can point right here as well. Or if you're watching on the horizontal, this is where the temperature is. In any case, it's not using to show water temperature. I'm showing my GPU temperature there. So this means my GPU temperature right now is at 60. And I know that because I configured right there, 60, see? 60 degrees right here on the bottom left. I know that because I told SimHub, if the temperature is at 60, it's going to be dead center. Dead center is 60. So And why does it go down and back up? So MSI Afterburner has some glitch with my computer that for a split second, it will not display, it will show 0 degrees on the temperature for the for the GPU. And that split second is enough for the gauge cluster to go like, 0, and go down. And then, oh, I have information. It goes back up. So yeah, that's why. I have Gran Turismo. I play with a steering wheel. Nice. Gran Turismo is a fun game. Our customer expects delivery soon. Make sure you get there. Okay. How far are we? Oh, we're 3 minutes away, and we have an hour. Oh boy, we're gonna be pretty close. I better accelerate and go a little faster here, boys. It's for the RTX 2050 Intel i5 12 Gen. Nice, man. I wish you the best with your simulator, man. With your computer, your computer. Yeah, we're going a little bit faster. I have just a few minutes. Do you playing on a PC or console? You can only play with this on a PC, man, unfortunately. I always been a PC guy. I did have a PlayStation 3 and 4 at some point, but I'm not a, console guy. Whoa, what was that? I'm not even going that fast. I'm like doing 40 miles an hour. Thank you, Cat Peach. You too. Thank you, man. Thank you, Ada. Thank you, sir. I wish Fanatec went ahead and did more stuff like the M4 GT3 wheel, but not at the price of 1,500 euros. Dude, I'm with you, man. I wish they did unlock their ecosystem. I wish they sent an update to just say, hey guys, you can use any steering wheel. We're not going to cap or turn off the force feedback because you're not using a Fanatec steering wheel. Oh, it's for your safety. It's not for your safety. It's for their greed. Should you buy a 2060 Ti or an RX 580 8GB for VR gaming? BeamNG and Bone Lab. Chilly chilled. Dude, I think you need to get a little better GPU for a VR experience in BeamNG, man. I think your frame rate is going to be very low. But I don't know, man. Out of those two, I don't know, man. Is that edit? Eat my shorts edit. What do you mean? What do you mean, good sir? What was that sound? I got a notification here or something. We're almost there. We're almost there. Where are you right now, Dexy Boom? We are in Italy. We're almost at our destination. We have an hour to deliver this cargo, so that's why I'm kind of going a little bit faster. I meant, is that a green screen? It is not a green screen. This is a triple TV setup here. That has one there, one here in the center, and one here in the side, on the side. Vespa. All right, we're here. Let's deliver this baby to the Hong Kong. Thank you, sir. All right, where is the parking spot? Right here. I think we can kind of, oh, it's a tight one. Let's see if we can get it done. I think we can. And within the time. All right. Kind of okay. I'll park right here, just so you guys know. That's where we're parking. Right there. Oh. Can't see it. Right, can you? There, now you can. Right here. That's a parking spot. All right, let's go. I meant off stream. Do you prefer PC or console? Oh, I prefer PC all the way, man. I don't like consoles. I do appreciate them, but I wouldn't buy one. Dude, that's the curb right there. We need to turn a little sooner. That's gonna be like $10,000 for triple TVs. It's not. Triple TVs are not that expensive, buddy. You can get 120 Hz 4K TV for about $600 here in America. So now, $10,000. Absolutely, 100% not. Yeah, all right. All right. We gotta park real soon. We only have 58 minutes. We're gonna make it. It's on the track. Just need to straighten her up. The trailer is pretty good, in a pretty good position here. On a semi-cube, you can get a quick release 2 and an adapter. You can mount any normal wheel. Yes. On Moza as well. So that's a good thing about those brands, man. I think they're right. That's how it should be done. Good morning, brother. And green. We got a green light. We are happy. A little bit to the left. We're on the line. We're technically there. So I'll take that. Put the parking brake on. Let's detach that trailer. Did you check out my rig? I don't recall, Fierce. I probably did, because I usually do what people ask me to do, but I don't recall, man. It's too many things for me to remember, dude. I'm so sorry. All right, we delivered on time. So let's go to the freight market and find something else. How much is your setup? Prime? It's about $700. Mr. 23 December, going pretty good so far. It's early morning for me, but I can't complain. Ooh, that's a long trip. We're not going to do that right now. We can go to Belgium. I don't think I've ever delivered something in Belgium. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Belgium, because I can see here none of the Belgium cities are discovered yet. Let's discover that country. Cheers, thank you, sir. Thank you, good sir. All right, so let's get going. Oh, this beautiful truck, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this beautiful Volvo FH16, 750 horsepower. Let's lower the window and let's see the lady here. There you go, lady. Are you bored right now? Don't be bored. We're gonna be there soon. Close the window. And let's see the driver, which is also a lady here. We're a lady truck. And look at her arms shaking. All right, let's get going. Enough yapping around. Disengage the parking brake. And let's go. You'd pay $3,000 for 3 TVs? So that's not here. So that's about $1,000, 1,000 pounds per TV. Damn, that's expensive. So this TCL here, in particular, is 4K, 120 Hz, has the HDR10 enabled. I mean, for all intents and purposes, for sim racing, it's fine. Maybe not the best if you're playing Call of Duty or something like, you know, first-person shooter, but it's fine. And I paid 600 and some, like 600 and change, like 610, $15 per TV. They're not that expensive here in the United States. This is a TCL brand. I think the model is like Q70, I think it's 70. So did you buy the PC separately? Yeah, no, everything was separate, man. So the PC I built, I had a different AMD processor. I think I had the 5800, and then I had a 4090, but it wasn't pairing well with the AMD for the 5800. So I bought the 9950X 3D, and now I still have the 4090, and I upgraded my memory because I upgraded the processor. Now it's a 64 gigabytes DDR5. So I spent little by little here and there. I bought the processor. I bought the GPU. I got at a very good price at the time. It was like $1,600. I know, still expensive. But put in context, if you buy a 4090 today, you're gonna buy for like $2,200. Still expensive to this day. Where did you mount the indicator levers? Dexy Boom. So what I did is I 3D printed a bracket to hold onto the Fanatec. Fanatec does not have an original mount for the wiper and the turn stock. So what I did was, and I'm on a wrong lane here, what I did was I 3D printed. I designed on Fusion 360, and I 3D printed a bracket that holds it. So essentially, I 3D printed like a big round circle with the screw mount to put this. I can show you in a second. Let me just stop the truck where we're gonna get the cargo. I'll show you. The wheel will need a USB, but I don't see why not. I mean, you could use an ESP32. That would remove that need, because then you have Bluetooth. Yeah, I got 4K 50-inch 3 times Samsung. It bumped the price. Yeah, Samsung's a little bit more expensive. And to be very honest with you, when I had my first TV here, it was just a Samsung 65-inch TV. When I upgraded to triple, I had a friend that had one TCL, so I gave him my Samsung, and he gave me his TCL, and I just bought 2 more. I traded it. How to use that RTI screen, and is that CarPlay? Luciano Anaya. Yeah, so I see you're a Volvo person just by calling it an RTI screen. So this is a SimHub dashboard. It's running on a computer through HDMI. So on my real Volvo S60R with the RTI, I do have Apple CarPlay, but it's a much more complicated process using Raspberry Pi and a dongle and a bunch of other stuff. So yes, this is a CarPlay, but it's not like an original CarPlay. It's just a game thing. So the steering wheel and everything play costs $700. No, the rig itself, the car parts and the structure to build it, and the buttons to, the controllers to make the buttons work, $700. The steering wheel can be as much as you want it to be. You can buy a used G29. You can buy a brand new R3. You can buy a Semi-Cube. Whatever your budget is, you can go. So let's get the cargo here. I'm going to show you the turn stock in a second. Let's just get the cargo here so we don't miss our trip to Belgium. Where is it? There it is. There it is, right here. This guy over here. It looks like air conditioning. Can I stream from a notebook? Yes, Ross, you can. Just depends on what you are streaming. I have friends that stream from notebooks, but not on American Truck Simulator with a bunch of stuff like I do have here in 4K. But you can, yeah. Okay, so let's attach the trailer. Go back inside the cockpit, and let me put the parking brake on and turn off the engine for a second, because I will, and I hope it doesn't stop my steering wheel from working, but I want to show you, a lot of people have asked in the past, so let me move my camera. So this is, let me take the steering wheel off for a second. So this is let me move myself here, and let's get, Alexa, set studio to 100%. Okay, so this is my turn stock assembly. And as you can see, this is the Fanatec wheelbase. You can see here the power button, and my camera is kind of moving down here a little bit. This is the pedal camera. All right, so this is the Volvo turn stock. To a little bit more to the left, this is the Volvo turn stock, and this is the wiper stock, right? So you see here, this is where I bolted. So there is a little screw on top here and in the back that will attach this to this 3D printed part. This is a 3D printed part, and it goes around here and uses, there's 4 holes here at the bottom and the top, so I can attach the turnstock. And then there is a wire coming out from here. You can't barely see it, but this wire is the wire that's connecting to another Arduino that's behind my dashboard right there. So it's like a little box that I built, a little 3D printed box that holds something similar to this, which is an Arduino Micro Pro. Not similar, exactly like this. And this is connected to the USB. So this goes to the computer. So this is the turnstock from Volvo, and it works, and also it's auto canceling. You can kind of see how the auto canceling works. You see this little white little thing here? Let me just zoom in a little closer there. You can see the little white thing, right? So if I am on the left, turning the stock is towards the left, and you see here this thing here will, like, let me move here. So if I go down, like if I'm turning left, it's not gonna go away. See? Still there. So there's a little pin that hits that. When it goes up, and you're gonna see it's gonna cancel. Let me move a little bit more to the left here. You're gonna, let me move down, and you're gonna see it's gonna go up. There you go. So that's how the self-canceling works. And yeah, this is how my turn stock works, and the wiper stock is about the same thing. So here's the steering wheel. I can attach with this is a Fanatec quick release. I could use my BMW one if I wanted, because I have this BMW steering wheel as well. It has a quick release. It's fully functional as well. This has the paddle shifters, but I do prefer to use my Volvo one for live streaming the truck. So here's just line, flick, and now it's back on. And then I have this 3D printed bezel here just to make it look nicer. And there you go. That's how my steering wheel works. All right, let's see if that's going to start, or if I'm going to have to restart the game, because when you unplug the wheel sometimes, it'll... All right. No, it's still working. You can see it's shaking. Let me see if I missed a lot of questions. I missed a lot of questions. Oh, I did not. No. Little question. Do you want removable or replaceable battery for phones? I don't know. I think replaceable would be better, but then you'd sacrifice space and technology. All right. Flybreak S60R, I hope you are having an awesome day, evening. By the way, watch the build on YouTube. Amazing content, loved it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Desperado. Oh, welcome back, Desperado. I didn't see your username before I started reading. I see a slot for airbags. Yeah, I mean, if you look here, the airbag was here. I removed it. These are the tabs that hold it. They used to hold the airbag. They're all broken. I think I broke all of them when I removed it. What games can you stream? Man, there's Assetto Corsa, you can stream that. Calum, you really went full DIY. Yes, sir, I did. Let's get going. Where's the exit? Oh, right there. Do we have anything here? No. We can start moving. And let's open up the turn, otherwise we'll scratch our trailer. By the way, what 3D printing CAD software do you use for designing STL files? I use Fusion 360. I've been using Fusion 360 for quite a while now. I like it. It works very well for me. This is a long trailer. Did I get a double trailer? I think so. Ooh, this is a very, very long trailer, man. It's a very, very, very narrow turn coming up ahead. How are they expecting me to go? It's a very long trailer. Oh boy, oh boy. And open up the turn. Let's go close to that wall right there. Good. And then we're gonna have to go around and go that way. Maybe I'm overreacting, we'll see. Love the setup, man. I have been into sim racing driving for 14 years. Oh, nice, buddy. Yeah, I've been sim racing for a long time. Not with a wheel, though. I gotta be honest. My first wheel I bought in 2021 was a Trustmaster T300, and I have to go really wide here. Like really wide, and I'm not even faking it. Look. That's where they wanted me to turn, and I think I'm already scratching a little bit. The side there. So I might even need to maneuver, because I don't want to scratch my cargo at very bottom. Gotta go wider, though. Hello, bro. Alright, that tree is in the way. There we go. Alright, we made it. 0 damage to the trailer so far. They gave me a very hard trailer to move around. There we go. Hey, police. There's a hidden police officer here. See? The polizia. La polizia. With an Alfa Romeo. That's suitable. That's suiting. Desperado, don't know which one to pick, to be honest. I have Blender, but Blender has also a steep learning curve. Heard of Fusion 360, but haven't tried it yet. Fusion 360, in my opinion, does not have a very, you know, steep learning curve, but there is a limitation. Fusion 360 is great for designing parts like this, like more functional parts. If you need anything more organic, in the sense that it needs to have more shapes and, you know, like organic shapes, you're gonna, you know, have a lot of difficulty, because Fusion 360 is great for like engineering stuff. This is great for, you know, for this, and I used 3D printing for other stuff here in my simulator. I don't know if I'll be able to see it, but I have, like, for instance, let me move my camera again to the side there. On the side, there's a little space where the A-pillar was in the past. Let me zoom in. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's this plastic part right here. This plastic part was where the A-pillar trim used to come up. Right here. And I hated how it looks. So I 3D printed that little part. I made the design in Fusion 360. I 3D printed it, and I put like a fake leather on top of it. So that looks a little better now for me. I did other things with 3D printing in my simulator here, like for instance, the little boxes that hold the arduinos, they're all 3D printed. I think we're on a heavy truck on a hill. That's gonna be tough. Oh man, we don't have power to overcome this hill, guys. I'm trying to let go the clutch real slowly, but it's not winning. There we go. We started moving. Okay, let's just go on a red light. Yeah, I got a violation. Send me the bill. Send me the bill. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy cargo here. We got like 40,000 pounds, and we're carrying what? What are we carrying? Air conditioners. Yeah, I was right. It looked like air conditioning, and we are carrying air conditioning. That ugly Alfa Romeo. I like Alfa Romeos. I think they're pretty. Cyber fan. I don't know. It's a taste thing, I know, but I do like Alfa Romeos. I think they have like a quirky look on the inside and on the outside as well. That 147, was that it? The 147 Alpha from like the early 90s? That looked cool. Desperado, it looks cool. I didn't even notice it was 3D printed. Oh yeah, thank you, man. I really like doing that kind of stuff. I have like, oh shoot. My bad, sorry. I merged without looking at the rear view mirror. Don't do that. So I have like 3D printers, 3 Prusas, and I have another 2 that are for resin. When I need to do resin stuff, I have a big resin and a small resin printer. I used to 3D print for a living in the past, so that's why I have the 3D printers. They don't have the green thing here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. How much does that cost? About 700 bucks, man. That's how much it costs. Come on, open. Little fact about Japanese model cars: they have a reversing tone, like those. The current when you're reversing like an electric car nowadays, it sounds like you're being abducted by aliens. Yeah, the Volvo doesn't have that. My Volvo T8 does like a beeping sound, not like a truck, very like a radar bleep on my Volvo S60 T8. But the Carnival, it's also hybrid, and it does that alien abducting sound, like. Oh, welcome to TikTok, Leon. Oh, you're Cyber from YouTube. Nice, man. Welcome to my TikTok. You have a Creality K1C FDM printer. I almost got a resin printer, but thought how messy you can get resin. Yeah, it's very, very messy. I do agree with you. But depending on what you're using it for, resin is the way to go. Depending on what kind of material you're printing, and I did print like very tiny boats that needed to be as detailed as possible. So I needed a resin 3D printer. Show me the vehicle. Hey, Sure Noir, thank you for subscribing on my Twitch Prime. Thank you, sir. Here is the truck. It's not a car, it's a truck. It's a Volvo FH16 with 750 horsepower. Oh, it's a Chime. Room-usk? I don't know. Have you tried that you can accelerate faster with the manual than automatic? Not following you, man. What do you mean accelerate faster with manual than automatic? You can go faster with manual? Have I tried? Well, technically it's wrong, because automatic cars are faster now than manual cars. But I do like manual cars. My Volvo S60R in my garage is manual. My Cadillac CT5V is automatic. I like both. I'm not like one or the other kind of guy. So I am not in high RPMs, Levent. This is calibrated to the red line. So right now I'm doing about 1500 RPMs in the truck. Trucks don't even go to 5000 RPMs. Don't trust the number, trust the line, the red line. The red line is correct. That's how far I am from the red line of the truck on the highest gear of the truck. Because this truck here has only 6 gears. I changed it. Oh, look, a Lamborghini. I joined because you didn't read my comments on YouTube. I did. Yes, I did. I'm reading all the comments. I mean, not all. Sometimes it's a comment that I don't know how to reply to. I don't read it. Or I miss it. If I'm answering a question that is a little longer. Thank you, 876 Sim Streamer. You stream sim racing as well? What do you stream, man? Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Yeah, resin has a different quality and a different printing speed as well. Really, dude? You made me try to pass, now you're going? F you, man. I meant that in the game, does it change a lot if you redline manually? I can only redline manually. This is a manual truck. If I'm not changing gears, this will not go anywhere. But if I'll go a little faster if I go a little over, but not too close to the red line. Now you're gonna go slow again on me. Yeah, today my TikTok's not TikToking very well, Leon. I usually have about 300 people, 250 watching on my TikTok. Today it's only, I'm running out of fuel. Okay, I only have about 70 the whole live stream. Even the likes are pretty low. I usually have about 10,000 likes per live stream. We're 10 minutes away from ending. Not 10 minutes, 30 minutes away from ending. And only 2,400 likes. Really bad numbers today across the board. But that's okay. I'm doing this for fun, not for the views. Because in automatic, it changes early. Yes, it's not early. It's programmed to be efficient, not fast, unless you put on a sport mode that will change the gear changes. These are Junior, someone using a radiator fan straight from BMW cooling their server CPU. Oh, nice. Must be loud. How did you make the sim? Alex Vlogs. I think that's how you read it. So I built it with car parts, and I have a tutorial on my channel. It's just easier for you to check my tutorial than me to explain. But essentially, it's a Volvo S60R interior built on a wooden structure with arduinos that everything works. And I need to stop for fuel really soon. Is it here? Yes, we gotta take this exit towards Milano. Hello, I am back. I am post. Hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a little dramatic. Invincible crap. Bro, you might as well drive in real life. Aw, man, I don't want to sound rude, but that's a very weird line of thought, buddy. I'm an executive. I work from home. Why would I go out and drive my cars? I have 4 of them, in fact. Just because I want to drive. It makes more sense to me to go in the simulator. I'm going to fill up a tank here, and it's not going to cost 0. So I can drive in Europe. I can drive anywhere in the world. It's just better. Simulator is way better, man, for that purpose. Now, from taking you from A to B in a safe manner without tickets, you know, go drive. All right. We need fuel. I need the next gas station. Yeah, I'm running out of fuel. I'm actually a little concerned right now because I only have 161 miles to an empty tank. And these miles go fast here in the game. Yeah, it's low on both today, Nick. I don't know what's happening, but it's okay. I got you guys here. That's all that matters. That was a little fast, maybe. I didn't think it was that fast. Yeah, we are really low on fuel. Let me see, there's something coming up. Maybe that's a fuel station or a toll booth, because they've got plenty of toll booths. Do you have the mirrors? Yes, I do have the mirrors. There is one mirror, and the other mirror is behind my, you can't see it, but I can. It's here, trust me. Yeah, I have the mirrors. Desperado, that is 100% true, and that is a fuel station. So we're gonna stop there. That is true, Desperado. I don't understand why their minds are so small that they can't understand it's different. A simulator is not a car, and because I have a fully functional, working, badass simulator here, it doesn't mean I don't drive, and it doesn't mean I should drive. It just means I like to drive, and I don't need to drive. That's the truth. And stop. I love the sounds. Engine off. Let's put fuel in this baby. Chris, Talk Chat. Hey, I watch your YouTube videos. Everyone always asks about the Apple CarPlay. Yeah, the Apple CarPlay, there is a link. You've probably seen it, right? And there's a link. You can download it. See, I just spent 1,193 euros in fuel. I spent. And if I was in real life, I would spend out of real money because somebody prefers me to drive in real life. Mr. Media, yes, I drive race cars as well. I don't just do the truck thing. Yes, the 12 Newton meters is necessary because of the steering wheel being so big. It hurts the torque of the steering wheel. Jared, go fund top. So I spent about $700, man, on this rig without the TVs and the PC. So just the rig itself. I got that, Leon. That's one of the examples of I don't know what to answer about that. I read it, but what can I say? I'm sorry, man. I just don't know what to answer you sometimes. Not that I'm not answering your question. It's not a question. It was a comment. All right, we got the toll booth again. Now we got the trucks and the things waiting. Why is that guy waiting right there? Hayden Interali some money. Where to buy it from? You can buy it at any junkyard. Parts are available on eBay, junkyards. You might even have like a junk car laying around. That's where you buy. And then you can follow my tutorial and build one yourself. Everything is for free on my YouTube channel. I don't gatekeep it. I don't put behind a membership. If you want to be a member and support me and help me out, by all means. If you want to send a super chat, thank you. If you want to send any gifts on TikTok, I appreciate you a lot. But you don't have to. Everything I do is for free. I share it with you guys because I love sharing. All I ask is double tap to like my live stream and subscribe, and those two things are free. And they do help a lot. It helps me, encouraging me. It helps by making my videos available to more people that might want to see and build their simulators. You know, my mission is to enable all of you to build things like this. Obviously, if I can make money doing this, my wife becomes happier because I'm not just wasting money on a hobby. I'm earning as well. But if you don't want to send any money, that's perfect, man. I don't expect anything. All I expect is a double tap to like. That'll be great. This corner, hey man, pretty good. How about yourself, man? I might build a Ford Fiesta rig if my mom buys another car without selling the Fiesta. Oh man, don't take a working car and make it a simulator. Get a non-working car. Then yes. How much do you make from TikTok, Jared? It's pretty low now. It used to be a lot. The golden age of my TikTok, I used to make like $4,000, $5,000 a month on TikTok. But now it's reduced quite a lot. TikTok ad revenue lowered a lot after they started pushing people to do the shops thing. And I don't do those shops nonsense. I don't push people to buy stuff from me. You know, if you want to support me and use my affiliate links on my link tree, I appreciate you. But, you know, I'm not going to do that because TikTok told me so. So, it reduced a lot. I think they have this policy of just like, oh, we're going to give views to people who are pushing for, you know, shopping. Thank you, Desperado. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And that's what I mean. Like, doing that will give me plenty of motivation, man. Just following, subscribing, you know, whatever the platform calls it. You know, double tapping to like the live stream. That is also very much appreciated. So yeah, the real motivation comes from, I work from home. I don't get to drive every day. I love driving. So I come here. I used to do this alone. And then I decided one day, you know what? Why don't I just start live streaming it? Because then I can talk to you guys, share it more, and have fun. So yeah. Mark, yes. So I got it from a junkyard, cleaned it, and built it in my house. That's essentially what I did. In my link tree, you'll find a link to my tutorial. Does it pay the bill, Jared? Absolutely not. No, it does not pay the bill. So I have a full-time job. I'm an executive. I work from home. I've been working for 25 years as on a market research field, and I work for a very large company, one of the largest in the field, and that's what pays the bills. Absolutely not my hobby. This corner, I don't mind crashing. I prefer to answer the questions. Your mom won't use the Fiesta? Then yes. I mean, still, if it's functional, use it as a car. If it's not, then by all means. I know a guy that made a Ford Focus, the SVT Focus guy. He is a super cool dude, and he made a simulator out of his car as well. Mark IQ, yeah, just go to my channel on TikTok, watch any of my time-lapse videos and pause the video, or go to my tutorial. You'll see my face. I haven't started streaming yet, but the rig is nearly ready. The hardest part is just starting. Yes, I completely understand, but once you start, it just gets so much easier, man. It gets so much easier. We're gonna stop here for the night. It's dark. I want light. Are you middle class or rich? I'm a middle class guy, man. I'm not rich by any means. I'm comfortable, but I am in no way close to retiring. For instance, if I still have to work. If I don't work, I run out of money. I can't retire yet. I'm 44 years old. I plan to retire by around 60. But I am, you know, I'm comfortable. I have my job. My wife has her job. And, you know, we keep a low profile life. I know I have 4 cars and, you know, I have the simulator. But all in all, the monthly stuff, it's not expensive. I don't go to a fancy restaurant. We don't, you know, we make a trip here and there. The cars, 2 of them are paid off. So the Volvo S60R and the Volvo S60 T8 are paid off. The minivan is financed, but we're planning to keep it for 10 years. So it's just a smart move. I don't want to take money out of my investments to put on the minivan. And as for the Cadillac, I drive so little that it doesn't make any sense for me to buy it. So I lease it because it just makes sense. My Volvo S60 T5, the one I traded into the Cadillac, had only 33,000 miles in 5 years. So, yeah, I don't drive that much. Yeah, the Focus guy, you know him? Nice. Hey, how you doing? Doing Makoto. Oh, there's a... You can go there? But why'd you stop? Oh, there you go. Come on. It's important to keep your room clean, man. Helps you find stuff. Shreddy Life. I'd rather not. What do you rather not, man? I might have missed the previous message. Or, because of the delay, you might be talking about something I spoke like 5 minutes ago. Checking your documents. Alright, here you go, sir. A safe drive. Thank you. You drive so well. Thank you, Mark. I've been driving for over 7 years now. 27 years. It's a long time, man. I'm old. And I've driven a lot. I've made several long road trips. I've been through New York to Los Angeles, back to New York driving. I made the trip from Florida to Canada more times than I can count, like maybe 10 times already. I've been to North Carolina, Tennessee area like 10 times already, just driving back and forth. I love driving. I really do love driving. And in all my years, and all my miles, I've never gotten a single traffic violation. Not a single speeding ticket, not even a parking violation. And it's very simple. Just follow the law. Just keep, you know, what the law is telling you to do. In the simulator, you're going to see me getting tickets left and right. Because this is what the simulator is for. So, yeah. You're going to change your TikTok name to Bobbert from PAWOG. Alright. So I know who you are. If you sell your 2 unpaid cars, will you you will be hell of a rich. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, that's not how it works. Cars are not assets. They're not investments. They're assets, but they're not investments. They're expense. So, and if you think cars are investments, only if you're buying like for flipping or you have like collections, car collections, that kind of stuff. But regular cars, they're not usually categorized as investments. So now I'm gonna be rich when I have enough money in my investments account that allows me to just live off of interest rates. Jared, where am I reading the comments? So it's on my left TV here. Let me show you. Right here. This is the comments. This is where it combines TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Yo, just came in. Is this a custom sim build? Looks really clean. Kish, yes, sir. It's a custom sim build. You have access to my channel there where you'll find a tutorial and a bunch of videos explaining my setup and my room and, you know, a bunch of other things. Thank you, fully charged. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. WV or MD? I don't know what those acronyms mean. Also, in ETS, AI sometimes can be dumb. Yeah, they are. Like, this guy here stopped for nothing instead of going to the, you know, immigration booth. Lit 4 Central, we're driving the Volvo FH16. Globetrotter. Beautiful truck. I like it. Phoenix Carson, thank you for the rose, buddy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. What gear does it end at? Isaac, I have 6 gears on this truck. And welcome to Switzerland? Ooh. Ooh, almost crashed. That bus decided to stop out of the freaking blue. I thought we were going to crash. Yes, it's on YT. You can find the link in my link tree. Oh, the landscape looks the best, man. I think the Alps are so beautiful. I flew over it once, but I never been like here in, you know, physical form. Oh, West Virginia and Maryland. Okay. Oh, you're talking about states. I wouldn't know if I knew you were talking about states. Ooh, that's went way past the red line there. How much did all of this cost? Unemployed Lemon, about $700, man. And you can find a tutorial on my channel with all the price breakdown and parts breakdown. Can you play Truckers MP? I have the ability to play. I usually don't because I'm live streaming. People hate Thori. Hey, man. Hey, welcome to my Twitch, buddy. Sorry, I think you said hello back then, but I was answering something and I missed it and I didn't come back to your hello. I'm so sorry, buddy. Look at that beautiful landscape. Look at the Alps. And Auschwitz. Yeah. 5th grade praying. I'm 44, mind you. Have you driven there yet? I've driven in Berlin, Dresden, Kedlinburg area in Germany. And I've driven in the Andorra Alps for the Pyrenees? I don't know. That area in between Spain and France. And I was there like 2 weeks ago, in fact. Yeah, you drive, you can drive with other drivers, but I'm driving offline right now. And we're delivering this air conditioning unit here. So we're driving towards Belgium. That's where we're going to. Desperado, I had a small car once stop in the middle of the highway without any vehicle ahead and side. Yes, for you. Oh, man. Really? I haven't had that happening, but that is frustrating, man. They had time to fix their AI. They had plenty of time. I love the echo. Yes, Bobbert, I do. It's the same name as here. Yeah, they've been upgrading the game. I'm gonna give them that. The only problem, I think, Desperado, is that they keep charging everything. Cheap bastards. Like, every DLC, even paint schemes are charged. So cheap. BeamNG has been giving us free content. I would pay for a DLC, but they still give us for free. Lit for Central. Yes, this truck has 6-gear manual transmission. I changed it in the service area. You can go to a service and buy a different transmission, a different engine, and that kind of stuff. Let's pass this guy. Neymar! Not gonna go faster just because you're asking. You can send a Galaxy and then I'll go, you know, flat out, but nope. That's not how it works, buddy. Are you not using the GPS on your phone anymore, Ruzas? No, I'm not. The thing with the GPS on the phone, it's pretty cool. It works pretty well. But I think it's a little bit too pricey for, you know, an app under development. So, you know, props up to the guy. He's making a crazy, cool thing. It's just think that it should be cheaper. Amethyst, thank you for the roses. We need to stay on the right lane. There we go. Almost missed my turn. Desperado, hence why I usually wait for big stream discounts. Yeah, Steam discounts are the greatest. I do the same thing for the DLCs. Because otherwise, you're going to spend a fortune. What truck am I driving? We're driving the Volvo FH16. The beautiful Volvo FH16, in fact. I think it looks so cool. It looks beautiful. Yes, sir. Volvo S60Rs were not in trucks. Very good observation. Let's go a little lower here on the gear using our... This is our Jake brake on the lever for the wiper. Your truck is so slow because it keeps shifting so often you can't change slower gears. We got it on auto. What truck am I driving? I answered that. Volvo, very reliable too. I agree. Volvos are very reliable. If you don't mod them crazy, they're gonna last forever. They're tanks. Hello to Kenya. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream, man. You're driving a DAF XF. Nice, man. Yeah, Toyotas. Back, I don't know nowadays, but Hondas were also very, very good on reliability. Yeah, we got somebody, where is he? He's on YouTube, and he said he's driving a DAF. Oh, you can see it, because you do have the chat down here. I forgot about that. Nice. How did you do your setup? Did you get it? CR7, the GOAT. Cristiano Ronaldo, I think you're a big fan of him, right? So I got it at a junkyard, and I built it in my house. I have a tutorial in my channel. You can find it in my bio. Somewhere here, you'll see my photo. You're on TikTok, so you'll see here my photo. Click there, go to my bio, click on the link tree, and you find the tutorial. I have a neighbor, he loves Hondas. He had a Honda Civic, now he changed to an Acura, but Acuras are Hondas. My uncle bought a 96 Honda Accord new, and they're still driving it with 357,000 miles. Wow, that's pretty impressive, man. Yeah, they're pretty good. Well, hello to Zimbabwe. Nice, man. Welcome to the live stream. Whoa, welcome to France, guys. Welcome to France. Bienvenue. Bonjour. Oh, nice, Desperado. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support, dude. Oh, that's a twist and turn here to get to France. They're really concerned. They're coming from Switzerland. How much, bro? Lord, I spent about $700 on it. Not talking about the TVs or the PC, right? Oh, thank you, Kish. Yeah, I'm going to end the live stream soon as well. I've been live streaming for a little over 2 hours. It's 10 a.m. I got to do a bunch of stuff. But I'll be back tomorrow on American Truck Simulator. God, it's Friday next week. I can't believe it. I got a big report. I got to finish by the 22nd. Oh, man. Alright, let's go here. I think on second gear is fine here for this very slow twisting turns. Do like Scania trucks. They're fine. I don't love them or hate them. I prefer the Volvo ones because of, well, I'm a Volvo guy. Can you make a YouTube tutorial on how you made the full cabin setup? Boom, it's done. Amethyst, it's on my YouTube channel. Just go to my link and check it out today. Don't forget to subscribe. And like the video, please. But it's on my YouTube channel, my friend, so you can watch it already. Time flies way too fast, man. Next time we look at it, it's gonna be December all over again, and we're gonna be streaming on Christmas. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, sir. How much does it cost, Lumina? About $700. On my YouTube channel, you'll find a tutorial that'll walk you through everything you need to know. Break down the prices, the parts, and everything in between. Alright, this is pretty tight. We have to let ourselves, you know, on a zipper. Hey, open up for me. Really? Really? I hit the bar. That even scared me. I had a jump scare here. Poof. And the video is up. All right? That's how good I am. Desperado. I'm fast. Oh man, I wish. I've been making the tutorial for the electronics forever now. I'm gonna finish it 2026, I promise. Strasbourg. Do a fast pickup. Oh, we're not gonna have time, Kalaba. I'm almost ending my live stream. It'll take another 24 minutes to get to the destination here on this delivery. So we are actually going to stop in that next rest area. And then I'm gonna have to say goodbye. So long. Farewell. Till tomorrow, because I'll be back tomorrow for more American Truck Simulator. And then on Saturday, I'm not gonna be live streaming BeamNG this weekend, and unfortunately, it's for a good reason. I have a bike ride, so I'm gonna do about 60 miles of biking this Saturday. I don't know if you guys know that about me, but I love biking as well. That's my exercise of choice. Why am I stopping at the gas station? I don't need fuel. I need to stop for the night, which is gonna be right there. And let's see if it's gonna turn on. Oh, I don't need to turn on because I'm not gonna actually sleep. I want to stop the truck out of the way for people. And put the parking brake on. Let's turn off the engine. And let's go. All right, let me see some final questions, and I'll be going. I love the flight sim dashboard, though. That was very, very cool. Yeah, flight sims are super awesome, man. Bobbert, dang, a grown man with a gaming limit. Yeah, man. The struggle is real. The struggle is real, buddy. Not only a limit because I have to work, but also, like, I'm old. Sometimes I wish I could play at night, because I could. I'm just tired. I'm old, so I get tired at night. That's what happens, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Love you guys also. D Sassy, hello. So you guys that are joining now, I am ending my live stream. I'm sorry. Do you want paid views? I do not. I want organic. I want people who love my content to join. If you don't subscribe to my channel. Not because I don't want you here, but because you don't like me, and therefore you should not subscribe to things that you don't like. So, but if you do like what you see, if you like watching my live streams, or if you want to see the tutorials and build something like this, yeah, by all means, subscribe. You know, I am honored to have your views. But in any case, Rick, you're playing ETS 2 right now. Nice. Well, do a delivery or two for me, man. As for all of you who are watching right now, all 120 of you on TikTok and 70 on YouTube, and 1 on Twitch, Desperado, you're the only one. Tumbleweeds are rolling around. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your companionship while I'm live streaming here. And tomorrow we'll be back. Tomorrow is American Truck Simulator. Then Saturday, I'm not going to live stream, as I just said. I have this bike ride, which I'm going to be doing with some friends of mine. And then Sunday, I will live stream, probably. And then I will do the BeamNG.drive. I promise. BeamNG or Assetto Corsa. I was playing Assetto Corsa Evolution yesterday, trying to get the computer set up. And I think I'm starting to get somewhere. But I still need to map some buttons, do some stuff, and I might be doing that as well. How did you like it? The flight simulator? Oh, I love flight simulators, man. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you on the next live stream. Stay safe, guys. Goodbye.